Do, 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 do. Right, let's...
As a professional gardener, I've stopped using these ton bags, mainly because they rip. Secondly, trying to fit that lot in this van is impossible. Now, with these, you can still fit loads in them, and they're also self-standing, which means they're easy to fill up. Now, you've got your carry handles on both sides, and you've also got your handle on the bottom, which makes them easy to empty. Now, the best thing about these is they're extremely easy to stack, which means you can fit loads on top of each other. Now, I've just noticed these have gone into sale, so if you want to get some of these, I'll leave a link just here. As a professional gardener, I've stopped using these ton bags, mainly because they rip. Secondly, trying to fit that lot in this van is impossible.
It's impossible. Secondly, it's just impossible. Where's your day? Boing! Let's see if she sits at an angle. This is at an angle, this thing. Morning. Welcome to Wednesday, middle of the week. Wednesday. Morning, everybody. Well, if you say hello, I'm going to say hello to you. If you don't, I'm not going to say hello. Top chat. No. Chat. Morning. All right, Harry. My day, yeah, it's all right, actually. Got Yaris going out, I think. Yaris going out. What else? No, just pay work stuff. It's 1 hour. Don't matter. Yeah, got one car going out, I think, today. One car going out. Oh, it's just busy, you know. It's just busy. Oh, golf's being inspected by the RSAA or RAC, I think. So he wants that. Yeah, just busy day, really. No, I'm doing all right. I didn't go, no exercise today. Last night I thought, I'm going to go for a run tonight. This morning, didn't bother. Hello. 58th birthday is okay. You don't have to tell me your age and don't need to know anything about where you... Well, you can tell me where you're from, I suppose. It's just interesting to know. It's interesting to know where people around the world are, isn't it? But yeah, quite not a bad day. Really want to be busy, don't you? All where you work, you want it to be busy. You think you don't, but I think you do. It's better because it just flies, isn't it? You're not watching the watch. Nothing worse than being bored. When you're bored, you'll stand out like a sore thumb that everybody sees you, and it's like, oh, sorry, when there's not much going on, it's like you can see people are not doing anything. Did I rest well? Yeah. London. That's how I've had a day off today. Well, not a day off. I'm not. Went to the gym last night. Swimming yesterday morning. Gym last night. I was going to go. I thought, I'll go running today, but yeah, London. I thought I'll go running today, but didn't. I woke up. I was up. My alarm had gone off at like 10 to 5, and I thought, shall I? I thought, no, I'll have a day off. I have a wife. Well, I'm not divorced yet, so I'm not really looking for marriage. 62. I think people should exercise. I see a little video earlier, and it's very, very true. Exercise doesn't burn fat. What it is, it's calorie deficit burns the fat. And that's the thing, isn't it? That's the hard bit too. Yeah, I'm good. That's the hard bit to stick to, isn't it? I look 85, 90. Of course I do. I'm not claiming to look young. Why would you want to look young? Why do you want to look healthy? Would you rather be healthy or look healthy? I'd much rather be healthy. Am I into online business? Like what? Like Amazon or something? Check his hard drive. What, on my phone? Didn't think I had a hard drive on my phone, but there you go. Your brother Gabe? How old is he then? Gabe Scorn? Gabe Scorn? Who's Gabe Scorn? Weird name, isn't it? Sounds almost like a scone, doesn't it? Sounds like he's been buttered up, mate. My sister Marge, she, I don't know, she's not sure. I'll have to try and think about that. Hello. How many kids do I have? 2. Right, Essex lads, morning. Does it matter how many kids I have? I know people just come and ask me sort of random questions. I don't know. I get, I get if you're in a bad situation, you want to try and escape, don't you? And I suppose if you live somewhere in Africa and like that, you see this as like wealthy and all this sort of stuff. Am I static? Well, I'm sitting down. I don't know if that counts or not. I don't know. Mate, I'm old. You have to remember. God, dad jokes are coming out. Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting still. I don't know if that counts. I mean, I'll sit in traffic quite a bit, so that's quite static, I suppose, Joe. Joe Bombastic. Nah, I don't believe that, mate. Do you honestly believe you're not a very nice person? Seriously? Nah, I'll be surprised. Surely you're not an horrible person, are you? Really? Don't know, maybe you are. Coffee. Hello, Angel. What's some shat? What's shats? I don't know what shats is. What's that? Shats in the kitchen. What's that? Shouts? Don't know, mate. I'm old. You have to translate these things. Char? Boy? Oh, God. Hello. Morning. Some weird people online, aren't there? Online is, remember this, boys and girls. The first impression someone gets of you is the lasting impression, all right? So if you come across as a bit odd, that's the lasting impression of you. Is it sunny? Yeah, not bad. A bit cloudy, and yesterday was weird. I wish I'd gone out on my bike, really. British accent, yeah. Sorry, your comments just disappeared there. Favourite sausage? I don't know, really. I ain't really got a favourite sausage. I've never really researched it and thought, oh, that's my favourite. Sage and honey. I've never done that. Maybe you have. I don't know. I don't really have that much time on my hands. Do I dream of being a world famous TikTok star? Definitely not. All right, mate. 7 hours behind. Well, that's mentality for you. My mentality is my intelligence is like, I don't know, 60 years behind my age. Only Johnny. But that's my thoughts of myself. You may think you're the best person. I do think I'm the best person I know. And I think I've got the ability to string a conversation together. Maybe people haven't. I suppose people that are commenting, even stupid stuff, are quite brave because at least they don't really care, do they? Dog in the day? No, not today. Charging? I'm going to shut my charge. Twister with a granny? What do you mean with a granny? TikTok waffle? Well, I'll just sit and chat about stuff. If someone else says, I don't know, yeah, mad mate, sales are crazy. Morning everybody. Hello on YouTube. Yeah, it's crazy, Johnny, at the moment. It's just like mad. Bloke come down yesterday from Birmingham to look at the white T-Rock. I always get mixed up. T-Cross, T-Rock, I don't know, Volkswagen. Yeah, I drove down from Birmingham. And I thought, he ain't going to get there, is he? Rusks? What's rusks? I don't know what you mean, mate. You have to give us a tune. You want me, what's that? Hang on a minute. You want me to help, you want to go to university? How are you? I want you to help me with my education, but I'm not a teacher. I want to go to university, but no money. How will I be able to help you? What, send you money? Nah, I ain't going to do that. 2 ounces what? Fat? Bacon? 2 ounces of intelligence? You couldn't afford it, mate. You ain't got any. But there you go. Subscribed. That's not a sensible thing to do, is it? You'd be talking about how much 2 ounces. No, look at that. Smokey Joe, 123. Can you imagine that? I ain't even got a picture. You cannot be that ugly, Smokey. Smokey Joe. Let's call you Hugo. Hugo, you ain't that ugly, are you? Come on. Are you ugly? Andy Burnham will succeed on. Don't know, I don't really care, really. I never really care. I always vote. I never really care because I think I've got to look after myself, and the most important things in my life, not the government or tax, is cholesterol, my spleen's working, my mind is pretty settled. I'm reasonably happy. I'm not fed up about too much. They're big things for me. You, do you know what? You, maybe not you. I don't know. Anyone's getting a good deal on a second-hand car? Find the one you want and, don't know, just bid them on it, isn't it, really? When you say a good deal, what do you mean a good deal? I mean, what, you want it cheap, or do you want it far cheaper than it should be? You're only going to buy it for what the seller will sell it to you for. The end, and the seller will only sell it to you with for what you will pay. I'm my money orientated. Absolutely, Johnny. Absolutely, Johnny. Because when I go late out, when I go to the cafe and get my lunch today, I'm pretty sure they're going to say, "Can we have this stuff called money?" I might go confused. I don't know, or paying my rent or my mortgage or paying for charging my car or whatever. It's usually money. What's going on here? I don't know. He's literally doing lots. Laura's found a bit of I don't know, bit of copy and paste, isn't it? A Borat impression? No. Free file. What's that when it's at home? Am I at the incontinence stage yet? Yes. I'm all right, thank you. Do I think all health costs should be free? Absolutely not. Nothing should be free. Where's it written down? Not you lot, none of you lot, me. Where's it written down I'm entitled to still be alive? Where's it written down this? Can you show me this book? Where's it shown down that I'm entitled to help from the government? Can you tell me where it's written down that I'm entitled to no one scratch my car? Can you tell me where this is written down? I'm still yet to find it. Only me, not you lot, me. Absolutely me. So, and I think I'm going to apply that to me. I think you lot need to apply that to yourselves. Maybe you don't. You can say it's my right. Where's it written down then? Show me where it's written down. You can't show me that, then if you can't show me that and you still think you should get stuff, I think you're an entitled arse. But there you go. That's my thought. I like people who wear glasses because they pay money to see me. It's a bit of a dad joke. Phone to the carer behind me. No, it's just was an intercom. Anyway, Hugo, I'll call you with your name on here, Joe. I'm going to ignore you now. All right. Don't matter what you comment. I'm going to try my hardest to ghost you. Okay. So your comment, and I think it's always polite to know why. If you ever wished you knew why you were ghosted, I'm the man of like, I'll fulfill your dreams. How's that sound? How's that for a deal? That's the best deal. I wouldn't say don't do the lottery this week. You've had a bit of luck in knowing why you've been ghosted, all right? Probably, I would imagine in your life you've been ghosted quite a bit. Your actions would, a lot of people on here, my actions, your typing and actions definitely would say to me, you've been ghosted quite a lot, but you don't have a lot of thing. It's more annoying. I find it winds people up more. You started off on the wrong foot, mate. And I'll get to a point. Carry on. I've got to stop. Sorry. Apologies, Joe. I've lied. I've not stuck to what I said. Carry on commenting. I'll see. See who's the strongest out of us. Anyway, good morning, everyone else. How you doing? The best of mine. What dad jokes? Right, Stace. How are you? Right, Stacey, how are you, mate? You all right? It's mad at work, Stace. Crazy. Crazy busy. Good. It's good. It's good to... Yeah, I'm all right, actually. I'm all right. I didn't do nothing today. I was all good intention of going out for a run. This morning, I thought, I'll go out for a run, but I thought, do you know what? I went swimming yesterday morning at the gym last night, and I thought, do you know, I'm going to have a day off, really. No, didn't go to that march. Pardon me. Hi from Thailand. How many cars sold this week? Don't know. 3? I don't know, mate. I can't think. Well, people like want them. The black Golf he wants. Someone's coming from Cardiff on Friday to buy a car. So do I class that as a sale? Not. Yeah, it's I don't know, it's just mad, Stacey. It's mad. Our finance company said that we were best in March. I think it was April. We done more deals than any other of their finance companies, and that's like big boys and all. So 100 a year, probably. I don't know. I'd know if you went in and in the software would tell you how many you sell. But some you lose on, don't you? Some cars you lose on. That's all businesses, you know. Some, you know, if you run a business, you don't make profit every week. You know, some months you'll have a bad month. Even years, you could have a bad year, couldn't you? You could. The worst thing with business is you have a good year, and you next year if it's a bad year, you're paying your tax about a year behind. So the good year, you didn't save the money away, and then what happens is your bad year, you didn't earn enough money to put the money back that you should have saved. But there you go. There you go. That's that's what happens. That's why I think generally we get in trouble because we don't prepare too much for the future, isn't it? We eat too much. Yeah, you do, but you don't because sometimes you get other things happen, don't you? Other unforeseen things, isn't it? It's all right if it's just an individual. It's very easy to run your own life. It's really funny, Stacey, isn't it? If you're an individual, right, you're just working for somewhere, whatever, I don't know, or you're self-employed, how easy is it? It's just you doing, plumbing work, you and a mate or something. How simple is it to do that? But when you run a business, as it gets bigger, it just almost gets uncontrollable. And we're only little. Each day I don't have many, interactions with the bank. So it could be 20, 30 interactions, could be 10 interactions. So that's only 10 transactions that day. Financial transactions through the bank, money coming in, that sort of stuff. So it's not a lot. I'm quite fortunate, really. But the trouble is, if you leave it, you're then trying to work out what was this for last week. And my son, he's an accountant, and I just think, God, that just must drive you mad. But there you go. Marry your coach. You don't want a human partner. You're going to marry a coach. You're always on top of it because, your accountant says, "Look, this is what it is," and you just pay it, don't you? Self-assessment, that sort of stuff. It isn't hard, but no, I don't think anything's hard in life. Pretty much, yeah. This is my thoughts. I don't think anything's hard. I think we all screw it up. That's my thoughts. You can say no, 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 no. I agree. Not me falling off the ladder, isn't it? Falling off the ladder. How's that anyone's fault? How is that anybody's fault? That was my fault, being a prat, falling off a ladder. So I made my life harder, didn't I? A week in hospital, 2 weeks off, another 2 weeks off work, 3 weeks off work. What? Who made that hard? What? Someone else? What? God? Keir Starmer? The boats? Rubbish. I made that hard. If I keep wasting all my money at Blue Water, what? Who's making it hard? And I told you, 41 years at work. That's 2,132 paydays. So if I'm skint after 2,000 over 2,000 paydays, what have I done with it? And if I didn't start very well, what a fool I was at school. But that's me. That's me. You might say, no, I disagree with that. It's my mum's fault. She didn't buy me an ice cream when I was young, and I don't know, I fell out the pram because I was sulking and, and banged my elbow. Now I can't work. I was like, yeah, I don't know. It's something stupid, isn't it? Everyone seems to blame everything else, don't they? I think I need to blame me. I'm all right, thank you. But you may not. You might say, no, that's stupid. No, I never blame myself. I think, well, or not blame yourself. The reason. I'm the reason for stuff. I think people around me pissed me off as well. It's not, if you went into a shop and there was nobody in there, or your estate, everybody moved out, what, your estate's going to be a bad estate? No. The cars don't go nicking the houses, nicking cars, do they? The door handles ain't going to come and smash your windows, are they? It's the people. People just, I don't know. You see it on social media, you think, God, they're a bit odd, aren't they? Well, you lot might say, no, and I do agree. There probably is a bit of luck, isn't it? Where you was in someone's balls and they played with your mum, and then suddenly you was born. Would you have been better off if it was you was in someone else's balls? Maybe, I don't know, but that's something out of your control. Some things are out of our control, but a lot of stuff. I think once like when you're young, isn't it? You I don't know. You sort of rebel a little bit about your mum and dad, isn't it? They're telling you you've got to come home, you're moaning, and you're telling you look back and you think, was I really moaning about that sort of stuff? Well, that's life, isn't it? I think people don't think of the consequences of their decisions, do they? Not bad consequences. Even eating a whole pack of Jacob's Cracker Crisps. Probably I was doing okay yesterday. That would have definitely pushed me over the thing. Hello. Arsenal. Who are they? Oh. You had good parents and decent access to public resources as a Londoner who studied up north. No, I agree, mate. I totally agree. But if you lived in Scotland then, so would you say someone who lived in Scotland didn't have a good start, they could have done things differently? Would you say or is it, or you say, no, that doesn't work like that. It's no, you can only deal the hand you're given. And would you said that someone who's in a bad way could have dealt the hand a little bit differently and been a little bit better now? Or would you? And I always say, all right, Johnny, I always say, do any of us think we could have done something 10 years ago differently that would have given us a better place today? I can't chase everybody, because once I chase, like Sunday at Bognor, I don't know what place I was, there was like a hell of a lot of people in front of me at the run. There was quite a lot of people behind me. So I could have trained a little bit harder, and I would have done a better race, surely. Pardon me, bought Bitcoin. I don't understand it. God. No, but okay. So you don't think they could have done anything that would have improved it a little bit? That's what I'm not saying suddenly they'd have gone from having absolutely nothing to being like a superstar DJ or like some, health freak, and they got this massive. It wouldn't be Joe Wicks, or they wouldn't be Gordon Ramsay, or a trillionaire. I don't mean that. You're going, that's too much of a jump. But let's say they was 30 grand overdrawn. Do you think they could have done some things and actually be 10 grand overdrawn? And I think 10 grand overdrawn is better than 30 grand overdrawn. Most people are lazy. Well, can't be bothered, isn't it? I'm good, thank you. It's the bother, isn't it? Like, I didn't go running this morning. All good intentions last night. Okay, I'm running. I didn't go running. Do I need to go running? No, I'm reasonably fit. But it's. I don't like today's not a good day. Today is a bad day because I've been lazy. But does it matter? No. Eating 2 cakes at Tea-Break yesterday, was that a bad thing? Yes. If I was struggling with my weight, that's a bad thing, isn't it? But I'm not struggling with my weight. I'd like to be a bit lighter, but do I want to put the effort in? Probably not. Single and searching. For what? What? Misloaded X. Loaded what? It's loaded cannon. I'll save money. I'll say 50 quid when I was 8. I don't know. I think it's your parents, isn't it? If you're lucky, your mum and dad are. I was quite fortunate. My mum and dad were my mum and dad. Hello, mate. But I don't know. It's. I think any of us. Do you think anybody could do something? And not what you could do. A serious relationship. What? Oh. The gamer name. Do I look like I play? I think I bought. I saved up. I've got it in the loft. I've got. All right, John. An Atari 2600. I remember I saved it. Listen to this. I bought an Atari. My old man was absolutely spot on. My dad said, waste of money. And do you know what? If I think back now, I think my old man was not right, super right on steroids. You know, he said, waste of money. I don't know why you're buying that. And I went, well, I want it. And I saved up. I saved the same thing. It was £100. And I saved and saved and saved. Do you know what? It's just like, loved it. I remember Mum giving me a lift up there. And when I bought it, I was like chuffed. I thought, look at this. I got this. Really, I think back now, what a shitty thing to have. I should have put £100 down on my house extra, shouldn't I, on my loan. But you don't listen at the time there. But and then eventually I bought a Mega Drive, I think. But I've still got the 2600 in the loft. I think someone bid me about £50 for it. I went, nah, stuff it, I'll keep it for that. You missed me again? What? Oh. There's a mate's husband I met in Scotland who teaches... Still starts getting promoted. English GCSE. Well, you got to learn, haven't you? You got to learn, haven't you? Do you think the house bubble will pop by 2035? No. I think years ago everybody was saying, you don't want to, all these knobs on the internet, you don't want to own anything, you want to control it. Back off. What, do you really want to control, a row of houses, or do you want to own them? So I'd rather own them. Do you want to own a house or control it? No, I'd rather own it. Anyhow, innit? Let someone else control it. But no, I don't think so. Property never goes down, does it? It always seems to go up and up and up. It's the only thing I know in my life that's gone up. Oh, it's off reality. Well, is it that bad? See, my reality is all right, really. I don't know quite. Can you follow me? Oh. Then I'll be easier to find you more in the future. Well, because I follow you. Does it? I don't know. I've never known that, really. I stopped following people. There's too many bloody nutters who want to bloody marry me in that thing. National Front? No. Mate, Super Mario, look, have your name up. If you're going to start putting up... Oh. It's loads of those here. I didn't even see these comments. Some weird people on here, aren't they? What life is. How old? 62. 62. I'm going to go soon. I'm going to go. I'm going to leave you all. I'm going to do that like, I'm going to ghost you, was it? Oh. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. People, you make your own minds. Don't listen to me. You should be listening to people who are qualified to give you advice. Imagine you went into your doctor and he's a mechanic. He said, no, I'm going to qualify, but I learn how to change the pads on a Mondeo. What? And they go in his thing. You ain't going to do that, are you? I don't mind. No, I don't mind the trolls. I love them. Someone rung me 72 times. That's the record. I know. She said that the other day. She said, it's getting a bit wild. Apparently, I had to put it down. I got out of the shower and she said, tie that down. I'm overplaying the autonomy, the people. What, trolls? Nah, they're idiots, aren't they? Did I go to the Tommy March? No. I've got better things to do, mate. I was with my girlfriends. No, I was running Bogner 10K, mate. That was pucker. I loved it. I didn't love it. Fucking horrible. But I liked it when I finished. I liked it because then I hoovered up all the food that was on the table. She'd done this buffet thing. And I'm gutted because her son beat me, but he was 52 minutes and I was like an hour and 4. I was like gutted. I was like pissed off. But that's because you just keep stopping. It's mad. It might never matter. I feel knackered, so you stop and walk a bit. It's like, why are you walking? I don't know. It's so easy. And you watch anyone run past you. Do I have a girlfriend yet? Oh, yeah, I've had her ages, mate. If you watch someone running past, you watch me running past, I look like I'm walking. You look like you're an old man walking. And I tell you what, if you're that person running, it's hard. It's hard. But that's just not being fit, isn't it? That's just not being fit. Maybe a bit of a reality check. It's like, I'm getting older and I'm going to get slower, aren't I? You won't get quicker. I can get quicker, but I need to put more effort in, don't I? I need to run more. I'm doing a lot of swimming, cycling. Well, I'm not doing cycling. I'm only cycling for a couple of weeks. And the gym. I go to the gym. But I need to... The gym I find easy. I need to... Caroline, the knee is weird. It's like, no, it's nothing. It's literally nothing there. Had a little bit of a twinge in the gym. But done the 10K on Sunday, Caroline. Got back and I thought I was going to cry in the car. It's hurting me. She got out, and I'm like, loads of Volta on it, right? Hopefully, couple of Nurofen. Literally, don't know. About an hour later, nothing. Oh, half hour later, literally nothing. Like literally perfect. I thought, fuck me, I've had a new knee put on. Trust me, I know. I'm 26 UK lad. Old guys at him mess things up. I'm learning. Old guys like me. Oh, he lived in the best times for growing wealth. I think it's the same now. No, I don't think it's the same now. I think you sound like you're quite bitter, mate. You sound like you're quite bitter. I'd be having what I would do. I mean, that's just me. Obviously, I'm thick and old, entitled. I personally would be having a side hustle, and I'd be trying to be mates with me and say, Gary, can you promote this? And all the other people in here. But that's me. That's me. Well, you're saying, well, we've screwed it up, so you're angry about that. You can't be over the moon about it. You can't be over the moon. You're surely angry about it. And I'm going, good. I'm glad you're angry about it, because I think that's being angry about us lot, how we had it easy, is just preventing you from actually succeeding yourself. Surely. I can be angry about people who are fitter than me, but why don't I just actually try and be fitter than me, fitter than I am now? I'm all right, thank you. But that's it. Well, mate, you do what you want to do. It sounds like as you said. So hang on, I'm going to take this. Trust me, I know. I'm 26 UK lad. Old guys like him mess things up. I'm learning. Out of that, what? And you're not angry, mate? You are angry. You are super like. Fuck it. Do you want to do this week and earn £1,000 the weekend? Fuck it. No, I'm going to go on a Tommy March, and I'm going to be angry about the boats, and I'm going to be angry about that Gary and people like him because they had it easy. His mum and dad had it easy. Oh, mate, you can only change your situation. No matter how angry you are about my situation, you're the only one who can make your own situation better. So I promote businesses. Not really, but I'm saying if I'm your mate, say if I'm your mate and you got a little calf, well, I'm going to try and help you, aren't I? Surely. Why would I want to help someone I don't like? Same as me. If you like me, surely you should try and promote me. Did my buy my property in the 80s? Don't know. 64, 74. Yeah, 81, I think. I think I bought it in 81. No, blame yourself, innit? You need a support system. Yeah, but that should come from home, shouldn't it? It should come from your mum and dad, really. It should come from that sort of thing, innit? And I suppose don't be angry that your mum and dad are just not really high paid jobs and couldn't give you much money and that sort of stuff. Anyway, I've got to go, really, because I've got to go to work. Well, no, of course they don't. Of course they don't. But, mate, most people on like what are people doing on here? I'm going, well, shouldn't you be trying to send emails out? Shouldn't I be learning skills? I want to learn something so I can then sell my skills. If I was at skills, I can sell it. If you can pop a goal in, if you could say I'm going to go and score 10 goals every single football match I go to, I'm sure Manchester United will give you £200 a week, £300 a week. If you went to Manchester United and said I'm going to pop 10 goals in any match, right? What? They're not going to employ you. What? They're not going to employ you. Fuck me, you'd be better than Messi, surely. And I don't even follow football. That's only a skill, isn't it? Only a skill. If you can literally learn to solder copper pipes together, or you can skim a wall up perfectly, I'd say that's a skill. You can go out and do a bit of plastering. I don't know, if you could do landscape gardening, you've got an eye for landscape gardening. What, you wouldn't get to be able to do landscape gardening? I don't know. You've got an eye for bookwork, and you've been qualified, you've learnt your skills and you're qualified, but you couldn't become an accountant. Help you £3,000. Yeah, I don't know. It seems all right, Caroline. It's fixed now. I've done my classic. I'm a runner. I'll run through it. Right, I've got to go. So I'm going to work. London. Just for us. No, it's not silly, was it? You got to sell stuff. I think you got to sell stuff. You need to buy stuff and you need to sell it. Only 5k. Mate, I've used that in I think my bog roll's got that. It's all 50s. So I use 50s now to wipe my arse. I like them old ones. Got any old 50s? I want them because I don't like these new ones. It's plasticky, isn't it? Right, I'm off. Have a good day. And remember, this is the internet, right? So you're on here listening to some dickhead spouting on the internet, me, and I'm going, you should be doing your own stuff. You should be doing this, promoting your side hustle, surely, and selling stuff. I don't know. I don't make anything. Me? I don't make anything, mate. I just make hot air. It's just like, Money doesn't follow us to the grave. It does. I'm fucking taking mine with me, mate. I'm being buried.